All right, let's get back to it. And back to the beginning. So we basically, at this point now, we have no environments. Let's see here. Oh, so each time I play a nature card, which I believe this spot is a nature card, I can get the timer to go back, which I may need to have happen here. All right, nice cost is the entrance cost here is 0. And unfortunately, this machine gun team is definitely not. I need to get rid of that. But I have to get rid of this recruits first here. Now, like I said, the nice part is that it is a 0 entrance cost. Unfortunately, you always draw for reinforcements. So I really need to get everybody moved over. And but what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to discard with Yandy. We're going to discard, and get 4 more or 3 cards because I already have 1 card because I have this one. So, 2 location markers and Overwatch. So we got 2 location markers. Those are gonna. Okay, so let's pull up. Okay, dense forest. Again, that's 4. This is 3, so that's kind of nice. That's a little. And this is 1 action to play as well. Okay. And then I get 1 more. Hedrograph, free to play in its nature, but it is an entry cost of 4. Hassles are pretty high. Again, it's in nature, so that might help. So I actually have 3 here. So I think the Crater is probably the next one I'm going to play, but I got to get moved in. So we're going to hold off on getting Andy in right now. So what we want to do is get some of these other units in. And I think, see, this is the problem. So I want to move. This one actually isn't too bad. It's an 8 to hit. Yeah. Okay. And I do need to read about the bipod here for when I move with that. So it's like, what do I want to do? I need to get moved in. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to fire on this guy, maybe suppress him with robles here. So no extra reinforcement, so no extra cover. So it's a 2 cover. And he is range 1, so we need a 2 plus, 8 plus. And we get a 4 plus, so we do suppress the other one, so that's good. That was kind of what we wanted to do, and that was their action. Let me check on the bipod here real quick. All right, I was worried I'd have to deploy the bipod, or not deploy the bipod, but like spend an action to pack it away. But we're gonna spend 1 action, and we're gonna move Scanlan into here. That will take off the bipod there. And then what we'll end up doing is, I guess we're just going to fire. So we still have 2 actions. Yeah. All right. Yep. Okay. So this guy, lucky he's not targeted. And I do have to take out, there's 3 riflemen here we're going to have to take out first. I will do auto. So this will be another action here. We go down here. So this will be another action. So Scanlan's going to fire at the rifleman since both of these are suppressed. Let's see if we can hopefully cut that down. Okay, so so a couple things here. I did beat the cover because the cover was 2. Oh crud, I forgot. To move in, I forgot to read this as a +1. Oh, he has a move in of 2, so that'd be 2. Okay, we're fine. Okay, so beat the cover. I did get a 10, but I also got a 1. That's a 1. So we do get a KIA on here. But unfortunately, we lost. We emptied a clip doing so. That's the... Oh, yep. I may play at the start of the hostile attack step. You may perform 1 attack at the start of the hostile attack step. Does not cost an action, retain 1 XP. Okay, so we'll probably do that going through. Okay, so we got 1 of those killed, which is great. That does bring this down. And then, so now we do have Mitchell over here with 2 actions. And at range 1, he doesn't hit very well. He does... I don't want to really discard this Overwatch because I can attack with it. What am I gonna do with this? Instead of 1 action for Andy, and I have these 2 reactions here. With 2 actions, he hits on 10s, and that's it. But maybe we can suppress. So first action here, we're gonna do a first action. We're gonna shoot. We're gonna fire at the rifleman again because I have to. 2, so it does break cover. So that's another suppression there, and then 1 more. 3 and 3 again breaks. So we were basically just trying to suppress the rifleman, which is good. And I think what we'll end up doing is we will spend our last action here. He has a movement of 2. This increases entrance cost by +2. The machine team, and so he is going to move in because he does have 2. So he's gonna move in here. All right. All right, so that is all my actions. All right, so now soldier. So now it's a hostile turn. So reinforcements. So we still have 2 on this one. So we do need to draw for reinforcements. It's a 0. That's a 3. So that's nice because that was a tank. Now this one is 4 to 9. This one always draws. It's 2. So we're okay. No more reinforcements, which is good. Okay, so now we do attack. So we're going to go ahead and play this Overwatch. And what we're going to do is, so I'm going to play Overwatch here. And we're going to go for the, the team here. I'm going to use Yandy as this one. So he has a cover of 4, penetration of 1. So we need a 3. And that's because this is suppressed. These are suppressed lists. So they're not screened. And let me double check on that. That was one I wanted to double check. Screened. Yeah, card must be suppressed or killed before hostiles can attack. Okay, perfect. The word suppressed is in there. So they're suppressed because that's a 2. I got 1 killed. So yes, we're going to go after this one to try, hopefully. Now he has a cover of 4. Yeah, he has a cover of 4. I have a penetration 1, so that's 3. I'm in range 0, so I need, and I'm a marksman, so I add 1 to my range rolls. So I need a 3, 6 greater. I do get a 4. Oh, the nice thing is, yep, I do get a 4. Unfortunately, the 3, that makes it a 4 that doesn't hit, but that is important because it does suppress this guy. So that Overwatch was really nice. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so now they do attack. So This one does not attack. This one does not attack. And this one does attack, so it'll be 4. So it's only... Oh, it's a 2 roll. That was a difference. Oh, okay. So let's see here. So this will be 4. So this is Mitchell. Mitchell has a... Unfortunately, Mitchell has a... Yeah. So they're going to break cover. He's going to end up being suppressed. Let's see. What do we got here? So win cover and a 9. Now he's suppressed 1, so it's only 1 more wound. So unfortunately, he has 2 wounds on him. Luckily, it's not a 2-point wound. It's only a 1-point wound. Okay. But that does take away an action. So now he's only got 1 action, unfortunately. So, sorry, guys. So I had to take away action because he's now has 2 wounds. So he has only 1 health. And so that's that one. Okay. All right. I wish he would have just gotten suppressed, but, you know, it is what it is. All right. Close range, nope. Remove suppress counter. So now, the only nice thing is that would have actually killed. If we wouldn't have suppressed that unit, that would have killed him. So we move 1 suppression from each one here. We reset here. 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 And the 1 action left on Mitchell. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're going to have to... So again, I have to get rid of this guy first. Oh, I forgot. I got to move the timer to 6. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to send a grenade in here. It's got the explosion, so we're going to grab 4 dice. Penetration of 1, so it'll penetrate, no problem. I just need 2 hits. Come on. 7 or greater. Yep, right. 7 or greater. I got an 8 and a 10, a 1 and a 3. So yes, this guy is gone. So that's good. And that'll give Yandy 1 experience point here. That's nice. Unfortunately, that's it for the grenade. And so now he does have this one. And it is still screened by this one. So I think we're going to go ahead and... Do I want to just shoot? I think I'm going to just shoot. Yeah. I'm going to just shoot this one. And penetration 1. So we're going to defeat the cover. I am going to go auto on this because I can pay an experience point. Plus I get a +1 on these. So what do we got here? Oh, whew. Oh, we got a 9. And a 3, luckily, so I don't have to reload this. So then we have a KIA here, which is really good. All right, so that's it. We need that. All right, so what we're going to do with Scanlan, he is going to take the bipod. Oh, that's an action to do that. I need to, yeah. So first action is going to be to do that. And then the section action is going to be to fire. We're going to do an auto. Bipod is still... I have to take an action to actually do that. But I do get a penetration of 1. So penetration is going to hit. I just need to get 1 hit. I'm doing auto at range 0, so I need at least a 7. I got a 9, a 4, and a 5. So I didn't have to reload. This one gets flipped. And then this one is gone as well. So that's good. So one of these is gone now. And that will give Scanlan XP. There we go. And now, fortunately for us, we can go after this one. Oh, that was his second action. Okay, and then so now we're going to go over to here. We're going to see if we can at least get a suppression on this guy. So 2 health. He still only gets 1 action, but he hits at an 8. No penetration, so we need a 4. Let's see, what can we do here? We got a 5, so we did suppress, so that's good. Okay, so now we're going to do this one as well. Okay, and 1 action. Oh, I can't do that way. Shoot. Because with 1 action at range 1, it hits at 11. So I guess what we'll do is we'll move in with 4. He has 1. I have 1 suppression, so that'll just add +1 to the entry cost here. So we just moved him in. All right. Counter there. All right, so everybody's done on that aspect. So now we are done with that. No retain cost. Hostile turn reinforcements. This would be a 0, and it is 1. So we have a grenadier. He's fearless and has a penetration of 1. Not good. Let's find a target here. And it is going to be our player soldier. But his range is 0, so what will happen is he's going to end up moving this turn, which is kind of okay. The only problem now is this guy will screen this guy. All right. Okay, reinforcements here. Let's hope it's not a 4 to 9. Oh, it's a 1, so we're okay there. The only nice thing is this is a 1 reticle. This is a 2, so. All right, so now we do an attack. I have a feeling that Mitchell, this might be the end of Mitchell. So he only has a cover of 1. We need a 4 or less to miss. So here we go. Come on, low roll, low roll. 3. So yes, so he is just suppressed. And he's going to end up spending his 1 action on that. Okay, so close range. So he has to move, and I like to move those up there. He has to move down here because he is screening them. Then this one goes away here. We reset here. Okay. And we move the timer down 1. And basically what we're going to end up doing is we're going to go ahead and put the hedgerow gap in. I know it's a lot of entrance costs, but it's free to play, so we're going to do that first. And every time you have move the town backwards a space, every time you play a nature card, so this is going to go back. So basically redoing that turn. And we need 4 points. So first one, there's 1. 2, 3, it's a flamethrower, and it's an event. Has a cover of 2 at range 0. Fearless and a penetration of 4, range of 0. So it's going to have to move before it can attack, as long as we don't move into that. And our last one is a 1. So we have 2 events. So this is stragglers. Well, rearmost. So this is going to go here because it goes to the rearmost. Okay. So then let's go ahead and put some targets out here. And another target. Okay. This is also, so I've got a lot of range 0s on this, so that's actually kind of nice. Okay, so now we got 2 events. So first event, some of these are good, most of them are not. Okay, first event, Thunderbolt. Oh, nice. Discard if frontmost soldier is in an isolated location. Frontmost soldier is not. Roll an attack on the frontmost soldier and then discard if frontmost soldier is in an isolated location. Nope. Roll an attack on the frontmost soldier, then discard. Well, he's not in an isolated location. Nope. So I'm assuming we do a random on that one. That is a bad one. Okay, so we have 1, 2, and 4. That's not going to be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be on 4. And basically, we need, dang it, a 6 is 1 wound, and that will actually remove number 4. Will now be done. So we'll pull his action away. So that's taken care of, unfortunately. And then, so we pull number 4 out here. If I did that wrong, please let me know. And then I'm going to have to check on something real quick. All right, let's take a look now. So he was a 4, so we're going to have to real quick. So I got to take, so this 4 comes off here. It stays out. I will draw another target because he gets a new target. That's a 4. Mitchell's no longer, he's downed. So 3. Okay. So that is the new target there. And then let's see if this changes. I don't think it will because I think we're still going to be over 30. So because we have to redo the loadout. So we have resource points, not loadout, 14, 16, 17, 20, 24. Yeah, that gets us over 30 right there. Okay. Yeah, so that won't change anything on that one. Okay. Now we still have another event. That's what's sad about this is we still have another event. All right, here we go. Extension. You may move the timer or counter 1 space forward to pay 2 XPs to heal 1 wound on 1 soldier. Okay. Well, I got that timer. I still have some other nature ones, and I have 2 XPs. I'm going to go ahead and do this. This is actually not bad because I'm going to heal 1 wound here. So that one's healed. That way I can get my hand back up to 5. I do have to pay 2 XPs, not a problem. That was the 2. So that's the 2 XPs. And I need to move the timer forward back 1. And I can use another nature card to possibly counteract some of that. Not happy now. We're down to 3 on this one. So, yeah. All right. So now it is, I'm only going to need 1 of these. I think we're going to go ahead and do the crater. So what we're going to do, we're going to discard this card, pick up 3 more cards just to see here. And we do get another location marker, which could be good for moving in. Enemy buildup. Yeah, no, ain't going to pull that one out. Move out you. May perform a move without spending an action. That's good because I think I really want to get into here. And then suppress. After you roll for a hostile attack, discard 1 ammo from a weapon. Cancel the attack. Okay. After you roll. So that's a good card to have. Okay. So these are actually pretty good. All right. So that was the first action. Second action. Let's see here. So this one right here, I want to hit this guy and get him. He's only one because he's screening the machine gun team. So we're going to do that. So He has a range of, or a cover of 2, but I have a penetration of 1, so I don't even need to worry about that. And I get to add 1 to my attack rolls. We are going to go ahead. We've been doing pretty good, so we're going to do... oh, this one doesn't have auto. Oops. I think I did an auto one time. Oh, well, I'm suffering as it is. So 9 is a 10. So yes, this guy is gone, so that's good. Okay. Unfortunately, he's a 0, so I don't get any XP points or anything like that. So this guy moves down here. Okay. All right, so that was his action here. Now I do want to get rid of this machine gun team. So we're going to spend 1 action to deploy, and then 1 action here to spray an auto on this one. We're going to go on this one. So penetration of 1, so we need a 3. Yep, we need a 3 or higher. So here we go. So we got a 5, and because I did spray, there's 2 hits. So that one's good and gone. All right, so that's 3 XPs. Wow. I have to start using some of these XPs up in some way or another. All right, so that's good. So 3, this is a range 0, so he's going to move. Range 0, he's going to move. But at this one, he could actually hit some of these guys here. Unfortunately, it's only... Well, if he's suppressed, he can't move. So that's definitely worth doing. Okay. So nice thing is he has a cover of 1. And then, so basically with this, he's really good. He still has 2 health. So he's at 6. So we need a 6 or greater to at least 5. Okay, we did suppress him. Oh, let's do this officially. Okay, 6. So we did suppress him. So he's not going to move. So that was actually worth it because he's suppressed. So that's the action there. Okay, so that's unfortunately that's all my actions because I no longer have Mitchell over here. So we are down to just these 3 right now. I'll tell you what, this M1 rifle has not had to get reloaded, while the machine gun, which makes sense, was reloaded quite more often than not. So I think we redid that one. Okay, the one thing I will do now is I will play this move out, and I will expend a experience point, and we're going to move 3 into here. So that way, yes, we're going to have reinforcements here, but not here or here. So, so I am okay with that. Okay, so then now let's take a look here. All right, so hostile turn. Yep. Okay, hostile turn. Reinforcements. This is the only one for reinforcements. Hopefully it doesn't come out. Oh, it's a 1. And reinforcements on this are 4 to 9, so we're kind of okay with this right now. Okay. Yeah. So this one we always draw for reinforcements anyways is traffic hub, which makes sense. Thematically, that is. All right. So now we do an attack. Okay, so this one suppresses a range 0. That's a range 0. It's not here. This one, unfortunately, is. So, let's see. He's going after 2, which is Scanlan, who does have a cover of 2. Yeah. So, basically, there's 3 still reticles on this. Let's see what happens. This actually worked out. So, taking a look at this real quick. So if we zoom in here. So this is a He has 3, so it's 5 or less is a miss. Now, we got a 4, so he does miss, but he did beat the cover with a 3, so Scanlan is suppressed. All right, so we're good to go there. That works out. All right, so now that's the attack. Now we can close range. He's suppressed. Oh, He's suppressed, so he can't. This guy can move into here, which is good, good and bad. I may be using the last grenade that I have here for that shot to get rid of that flamethrower. So I don't know how things are going to go. We have to move in here, and then get into here, and then activate it. We'll see what happens. But with that, so we closed range. So now we do remove this suppression counter and advanced mission timer, which unfortunately now is going to go up to 4. So we have 4 turns left. I will get 1 extra turn back because I can play this cratered. Oops. I'll play the cratered card. And because that'll be in nature, so that'll give you an extra turn. So I might be okay. We'll see how it goes. So I have to clear the bunker. I only need, so if we look at this, clear the bunker. It's got a cover of 4. I only need 1 hit. But there's hostiles in there. I have to get rid of the hostiles first. So I really do need to get moving in this. So we'll see. I might have to get some more cards on this. So, all right. This one went a little bit longer. That's okay. We'll get onto it, and then onto the next video, we'll see how far we get. We may be 1 or 2 more videos, depending on how it goes. After that, talk to you later.